भारत।
I would like to request and invite Dr. Vaikuntam Iyer Lakshmanan also to kindly say a few words.
It's a great privilege for me as an Indian, as a Canadian coming from Toronto to participate in this event. I want to congratulate Maneesh Media. We all miss our great friend today, but of course the legacy continues with the children. Friends, as our former High Commissioner mentioned, we Indians moved to various other countries, but the Indianness always lives with us. We all went there for education, for finding a job, but as the time went on, I left India nearly 58 years back. During this journey, my friend Kuldeep Saab is there. We have seen the community growing. There was a time somebody said in Toronto, you guys have moved from Gerrard Street to Main Street. That reflected how the community was slowly coming along, as some other communities did, Jewish community and other communities. The Indian community, even when they became, whichever country they went to, American or Canadian or Ugandan, we always reminded ourselves of our values, our sampradaya, our roots, participated, continuing with our values, our culture, whether building a mandir, temple, or gurudwaras. We always made it a point to give our sampradaya, our values to our children, our culture. Not alone that, we continued contributing as the Jewish community has done in other countries. Be it education, be it healthcare, we continue to contribute. Now, Kuldeep Saab, at my age of 86, I tell myself it is time we also participate, not depending on the governments, also do for the old age people building old age homes. But we had time, joint families looked after the children, but now we depend on ourselves. And the countries, governments cannot do everything themselves. And this is where my good friend, former High Commissioner, I want to say this. What is very important is there is culture of dharma. You see, one you do knowing you are giving, the other one you do not knowing who you are giving. And that is very important, as Kuldeep Saab knows this very well, that the art of giving, no university teaches a course on art of giving. Don't wait to become 65 or 70 to give back to the community. You can give back, and the Indian community, as the Jewish community and other communities do, like people like Vasu Chancharani, Ramesh Chotai, Kuldeep Saab, we take it upon ourselves, giving back to educational institutions, building the community, making it strong, at the same time making sure our values and culture remain strong, that the Bharat Mata feeling is in your heart, and we continue making the global village strong and peaceful. And for that, the art of giving is very important. People say Kalam Saab went to BAPS, and when he was talking to Swamiji, when Kalam Saab wrote Vision for 2020 with academics, entrepreneurs, and civil servants, he went to BAPS and asked the Swamiji, Pramukh Swami Maharaj, to make it happen, what do I do? Swamiji said, find people with spiritual mind in themselves. So it is not enough we send our children to IITs and Harvard to teach them how to earn money for buying groceries. But we also have to be involved, making sure that we spend time with community, leadership, compassion, leadership building, looking others' problem, how can I help the other people, and take one more step that spirituality, our Hindu Dharma always has taught us how strong the community needs to be with our Dharma, whether it's Gita or whatever it is. It is very important that your IQ and EQ has to go with SQ, and that is very important for peace and prosperity. Wrote a book with Kalam Saab on peace and prosperity. Now with a Swamiji from Babs, we have written a book on Spirience, spirituality and science. It is not a transaction piece after some challenges, but for continued peace and prosperity, involvement of spirituality can be very helpful. With that, I'm requesting all of us, making sure that when you start RRSP at the age of 25, also think about going to hospitals and education institutes, looking after the old people, learning to give back not just in dollar, but also giving back in time, so that we respect the elderly people. Now in the global village, you go from Chennai to Mumbai or Chennai to Toronto, but also taking care, governments themselves cannot do everything, but civil society has to participate. With a small request, make sure that we continue to engage in the community, provide the leadership, and take our Sanatana Dharma wherever we go, our values. Together we build a global community for peace and prosperity. Thank you very much, Maneesh Media, for giving us, for bringing our global citizens together and recognizing. I want to thank you on behalf of all of the awardees for the great service you do, recognizing the contribution of people like Kuldeep's job, what they have done, what they are doing, encouraging others to come forward and contribute. Thank you very much.